Welcome back to Wittenberg Academy's Greek 2 course. This is lesson 17. It begins on page 53 of Gleason's Greek Primer. Enclitics and the verb eimi. A few verbs regularly lose their accents and are pronounced as if part of the preceding word. These are called enclitics. The most common enclitics are the present indicative, excepting the second person singular, of the verb eimi, I am, and phemi, I say, the genitive, dative, and accusative singular of the pronouns ego and su, and the indefinite pronoun tis or ti. The accents of the enclitics. After another word, an enclitic loses its accent except a disyllabic enclitic after a word with the acute on the penult, such as ha hippos su kalas estin, your horse is a beauty, but ha ta hippos mu meiton estin, my horse is larger. Again, I'm not too concerned that you spend a whole lot of time learning all the intricacies of these rules for the accent at this point in your Greek career. But there is one to note especially, that is section 186 on page 54. St is written esti when it denotes existence or possibility. There is, instead of, the horse is big, there is a horse on the hill, or something. Or be at the beginning of a sentence, or C after Allah, kai, uk, a, tuta, a few other words. Feel free to read through the rest of those rules for the enclitics, but it's nothing to get hung up about right here. Because, section 187, you need to learn the present and imperfect indicative of eimi, and that is on page 288, section 715. So the present indicative of eimi is eimi, a, sd, esmen, esta, ac, and the infinitive is enai, and we want you to learn the imperfect. So the first person singular is ein, or sometimes a. Second, aestha. Third, ein. And in the plural, amen. And then either eta or aesta. And third plural, aeson. Right. So you need to make a paradigm card for that. Add that to your stack of vocabulary cards and learn those. Here's our vocabulary for this lesson. He arche, the rule or the province, the area ruled. Ha archon is the ruler. He aspis is a shield. Ha dikastes is the judge. Ta toxeoma is an arrow. Ta toxon is a bow. Ha toxates is a bowman. Tis or ti is an indefinite pronoun. So some, any, a certain man. Eimi, I am. Lego, lexo, alexa, regular verb, I say or I tell. Toxeo, toxeoso, et toxeosa, again, a regular verb, meaning I shoot. There's little translations in section 189, a, ain, ac, just testing to see if you've learned these, right? So you are, he was, they are, and so forth. Where are some interesting ones? Look at 5 there. Esti to the o bomas. So there's esti with that accent on the front. So there is an altar for the god. And uk esti mache. There is no battle. Okay. All right. Work out the translations on your own after you do a little studying of the vocabulary and those forms of eimi, and then come back and get the appropriate answers. So, in section 190, sentence 1, Estidente ton person arche patamastis. So, esti, is there in the province of the Persians, patamastis, any river? Is there any river in the province of the Persians? Epitatis pegais autudendrua esti Makrakaikala. Epidetais pegais, at the sources, at the springs, at the source of it, autu, at the source of it, The trees are large and beautiful. 3. Entauth destin heuriskein perdicas palas. Okay, so this is an interesting one. Notice how SD is accented, right? So there is, SD. So there is what? There is heuriskein. There is to find. Again, it's an idiom. So in Tautha, there, at that place, there is to find many doves. So in English we would say, there are many doves there. Or we'd say, you can find many doves there. They're not going to say you can find, they're going to say there is to find. There is the finding of many doves there. Okay. Sentence 4. Kai hoiton person neaniai taxeusi tau tas ornithas into pedio. And the young men of the Persians shoot their bows, shoot these birds in the plain. 5. Echusigar taxamakra kai aspidas. For they have large bows and shields. Kai autata taxaomata makraeston. And the arrows themselves are long. Again, singular verb eston with a neuter plural subject. 7. Hodeautoi stratiotai kai taxatai eisi kai peltastai. But the de is postpositive. It goes after the first word in the sentence. But the same stratiotai, but the same soldiers, remember autos, when it's directly preceded by the article, means the same. But the same soldiers are taxatai, bowmen, and peltastai, and peltus. 8. Tis omatheta grapse tustes choras namus. Who, O student, will write the laws of the land? 9. Ha'amasalofas grapseautus, hutas gar dikastesisten. My brother will write them. 4, gar means for, also postpositive. For this man, for my brother, for he is a judge. And 10. Ada hoi arkantes autoi, start that over. Ada hoi arkantes autoi elexon, tauta kalos eike. But if the rulers themselves spoke them, he does well, or not he does well. Kalos eke, it has well. Here's the rule, and you should probably write this down. Echo plus an adverb is the same thing as a me plus an adjective. Okay? Echo means I have, and then an adverb. So here, it's, he has well, is the same as the verb to be, a me, plus the corresponding adjective. So he has well here means, or it has well, it has well is the same as it is good. So echo plus an adverb is the same translation as a me plus an adjective. So kalos eke, it has, it holds well, means it is good. So, but if the rulers themselves spoke them, all is well. It is good. That's it for lesson 17. So study that stuff and you'll be ready for the quiz and then to carry on to next week's lesson.